like a mermaid. It's a well-known fact among fishermen that you should not dream of mermaids. They always bring bad weather. That's what they say. When it happened to me, it was like hugging the sun. I was in an unknown place, next to the green, turbid and still waters. Suddenly, I saw a large green fin floating along. It was a mermaid. I dived, fearless, in the greasy waters, surrounded by seaweeds. The siren was big, really big. I had to see more clearly. The siren was big, really big. I have always thought of them as fragile and gracious women. Instead, this one appeared to be strong, heavy, and extremely long. I put my head underwater and I shouted to attract her attention. In fact, she looked my way, blonde, wild, and fast as a snake. She came towards me and rapidly dragged me down. Where were those mysterious waters, so green and breezy, waters capable of making your skin become as smooth as soap and your hair soft and vital, just like a seaweed's? I was breathing next to her, feeling protected and defenseless in the same time. So much strength in that creature. She dragged me around for more than 1 hour, probably to please me. She was tugging me as if she had to take revenge over something, and I was supposed to understand and remember that. I felt she was my mother and my sister all together. I couldn't see much down there. I can just remember seaweeds all over the place and plenty of silver little fish. I got so emotional to become completely breathless. But I had also to go away. I had to be content with my extraordinary experience. I came out of the water, stunned, incredulous. What had just happened? Pisces. For a long time, I felt like I was in love or under the effect of some spell. Then it passed, and I couldn't return to my normal life. Still, sometimes I feel deeply nostalgic. I miss her so. I miss that wild creature, as if she was my sister. A few years ago, during a summer evening, I described my dream to a fisherman, a dear friend of mine, a nice and open-minded man. I knew he wouldn't have made fun of me. On the contrary, to my surprise, he told me an incredible story. 50 years ago, more or less, on a frosty morning in Camogli, Liguria, Italy, during that particular time of the year, when the severity of the winter, along with the cold fogs, begins to end, my friend set off to sea with his little boat. The weather changed all in a sudden. A strong wind began to blow, and the boat overturned as if it was a canoe. My friend, swamped by the big waves, was almost drowning. He started yelling his head off, "Help! Help!" A mermaid heard him and saved him. Her fin and her eyes were gray like ice, and her hair was black. She was big and strong, exactly like mine.